Oh, he's just a local rapper. Oh, he's just a broke rapper. Oh, he's just doing a little artwork. I mean, I hope he get a real job. Why he doing music if he got 2 degrees? He old as hell. Won't he sit the hell down? Oh shit. This is what the world is saying to every artist out here. Until you get on the radio, until you in a museum somewhere, they'll treat you and minimize you like you ain't nothing. This is the world saying all these things. Now imagine if a person that you supposed to love and they supposed to love you back in a committed relationship is saying these things to you. How do that make you feel as an artist? How important are relationships as you travel through your journey as an artist? And granted, business relationships, that's a part of the business. So within the industry, that's not really what I'm talking about here. What I'm referring to is individuals outside of the industry that you're creating your art in that you might fall in love with. They might be family members, or they might just be people in general, but they really don't understand what it means to be an artist. They not grasping the concept. They don't really live the life. So they're not understanding. So I read this quote. It was by Julia Cameron. It says, as artists require to upkeep the creative solitude, an artist requires healing and time alone. Without this period of recharging, the artist is depleted. I was like, oh, yes, it is exactly like that. If I'm with a person and they not really appreciating my ability to create, they're minimizing my truth. They're minimizing my ability to go into a studio and create a song, to play an instrument, to paint this, put this thing on my wall, whatever it is. They're minimizing. They're not giving me the time. I gotta spend my time with her, and she like, yeah, you're not spending any time with me, trying to make me feel guilty because I'm like, damn man, I'm in the studio. You knew what I was doing before you met me. You seen me. You knew what I was doing before you met me. And you literally gonna say, nah, I'm not spending enough time with you. No, I'm gonna make it my business to incorporate some time and spend time with her, okay? The next thing you know, well, yeah, you don't need to go to that show. I don't need to go to the show. But that's how the people gonna learn about my music. Yeah. So what is that you trying to do again? You in the studio again. What? Yeah, I'm in the studio again. You really in the studio or you with some girl? No, I'm really in the studio. These are real conversations that I've had before with the person who really don't appreciate the fact that I'm an artist. They don't care nothing about me being an artist. So then in my mind, I'm like, you know what? This is not an even exchange. This is a conflicting lifestyle. The lifestyle is different from a normal life. We all want to have family and be able to take care of our families. Now, initially, we believe that creating this piece of work, right? That's gonna bring that financial gain. That's gonna take care of us, to take care of my family, take care of everything. And that just, sometimes it just don't work that way. Sometimes, the money don't come immediately, and that's okay. So as this artist, you're still trying. You're still trying to do whatever. You should just give up. No, I ain't giving up nothing. I wasn't raised to be I wasn't raised to be a quitter. Nah, I can't do that. But you're in a relationship with a person and they like, this is not working. I'm like, okay, I gotta let her go. I got to let her go. These are real instances. These are real things that happen. And just imagine if I would have just quit, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And I'm still not where I would like to be, but it doesn't matter. The ability to create art is in you. It's inside of you. That's why you're an artist. That's why you chose to do it. And sometimes people on the outside, they don't understand. And that's okay. It's okay. But don't try to interrupt that art. Don't try to interrupt that ability to create a masterpiece for your selfish ways, just to appease your selfish ways. And this is for people who may be in a relationship with the artist. You might be in a relationship with the artist. What are you giving? Is that artist giving you something back? Is it even exchange? But do you appreciate his ability to create his art? Her ability to sing that song? Her ability to put that piece of artwork on the wall? Do you appreciate that fact? You see what I'm saying? And I kind of get it now more than ever why some artists, they just date artists. But then sometimes like these artists, they be different too. So you can't really date them either because they super busy. Like I don't know how like a Jay-Z and Beyonce make that work, you know. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. Sometimes you don't even receive monetary gains up front, but more so a wealth of knowledge that can be applied to generate income. And I'm like, you can use that income in other industries. You can use that knowledge in other industries. You know, the ability to, I don't know, shoot a video. For example, I might be able to use my ability to shoot a video because I was shooting videos for this artist, but I can also do commercials. Now I'm making money. Now I'm turning it into the money until the art starts paying for whatever we need to pay for. But if I never get that chance to create, if my time is always taken up by some girl who ain't really understanding the fact of what I bring to the table, you're never going to make it to that point where you can generate some money with it. If the lights is due and the baby is crying, what you supposed to do? It's plenty to consider before hopping into a relationship. These are the things that you have to, you know, when you hop into that relationship, first come love, then come marriage, then come the baby and the baby carriage. It really go that way. So if you hop into the relationship, you got to be prepared to take care of that family and do your music at the same time. So when you're hopping into that relationship, these are things that I want you to kind of think about because they're coming. And if you're in a relationship with a person that does not understand that, it is going to be chaotic for your life. It's going to destroy your ability to create that art. It's going to give you more anxiety every day because you're not going to be doing something that's fulfilling inside of yourself. So me personally, I would never compromise my ability to do art for a relationship. Now, for my family, that's something different. I'm going to have to compromise because my ability to take care of my family is a part of me doing my art. It's the same. It's on the same level, basically, is what I'm saying. So the time needed to complete projects, distraction from those completions create anxiety. How do you feel when you're not able to create art? And you're dealing with this person. They said they love you, but they have no understanding of, you know, I actually need time to paint this. I need time to write this song. I need time to make this beat. I cannot concentrate and make this beat at the same time. And you telling me like I'm not spending enough time with you. I'm not understanding it. Like you got me. Now, if you don't got me and I'm with somebody else, that's something different. That's being disrespectful to the relationship. But if we talking about my art and my relationship, and this is before children now. This is before children come in the mix, meaning a family come in the mix, because it's a difference. But just a pure relationship with a person, and they don't respect the fact that you're an artist. They like you as a human being. They love you as a human being. They like, oh, I spent 10 years with a person doing that. And eventually I just had to let it go. I had to let it go because there was no way that she was ever going to respect my ability to create art. She just wasn't. Small problems, they became big ones. And eventually, even though she was a good person, she just wasn't the best for me. She didn't understand me. She didn't want to understand me. She didn't do what it takes. She didn't compromise on that. And there's nothing wrong with that. She chose something else. And I'm cool with that. And I'm not here to talk about my problems. I'm here to talk about just being in a relationship as an artist with a person who don't understand you as an artist. I want you to break down some of the possible problems you might face dealing with relationships while you're trying to create your masterpiece. Now, it's no particular order in these, as far as they all problems at the end of the day. So magnified problems exploding because everybody's opinion is in the mix. That shit was some bullshit. They had no idea you might have cousins, uncles, aunts. They might come to your show. And this person that say they love you, you in a relationship with, you done took it to your grandma's house, whatever it may be. They not there. They not there supporting. And of course you can't come to every show, but the big shows, if you open up for somebody, it's a big show. This is important. That support is everything. And they not there. So then your family members, they like, well, damn, she ain't even there. She must really don't like support him like that. These are things that's been said for real. Okay? It brings that perception of others in place. And you like, they don't feel it like that. So then in the back of your mind, your mama done said, nah, she might not be the one. Now in the back of your mind, you might get to thinking like, she not the one. She not the one. So that causes problems and rifts within the relationship. And you get further and further and further. You start drifting apart. And then other people, right? They come in the mix. They looking and seeing what she's not doing. So when she's not doing it, they saying all the right words. You like, yeah, she's really supporting me. Not really. But you think she is, right? You think she is. So this perception of others and the magnified problems, it becomes a problem within the relationship. Now, another thing that happens is, as artists, you evolve over time. And not even just as artists, as human beings. They grow or they don't grow. But more so as an artist, you get to seeing things. And you get to going to different places. And you get to seeing how the world works. And it's like, this ain't, or you seeing other relationships, and it's like, this ain't working for me. This ain't working like that. So what am I doing different? We evolve over time. And when we evolve over time, it's like, yeah, we're not the same. This relationship is not the same. I don't know if I want to be in this relationship no more. Then, like I say, 3, 4, 5 other girls might come in the mix. And you gone. It's not right, but I'm just telling you what it is. These are the problems that occur when you're being in a relationship. And as an artist, you get to justifying the reason why you cheating on her. Like, nah, she don't really support me at my shows, so that's wrong, but that's what it was. And I'm just being honest as I sit here and record this on Artist IQ today. August 1st, 2021. Now, the next problem that you might face is minimizing your pursuit. They'll minimize it. They'll make you feel like it's wrong to do it. Like, nah, it can't be wrong. This cannot be wrong. This is what makes me feel free. When I go into the studio and write that song, I feel free. I feel like I had a therapeutic session. So you telling me when I do that, that's not good? And I go to a job that I hate, that's good? I'm going to a job that I hate to be at. I hate to be that, and you still want to put that on me anyway? Minimizing of your pursuit. You're in this relationship with this person and they're minimizing what you're doing. They're making you feel small. Oh, I see you doing your little music thing. Yeah, that's cool right there. I see you doing your little art on the wall. That's all right there. Anytime somebody put little in front of something, I see you shot your little video. Oh, you got that little card. Yeah. They're trying to minimize your pursuit. They're minimizing your greatness. They don't want to accept the fact that you're actually striving and pursuing and trying. They want to say, they want to put it little in front of it so it don't seem as bad. So it don't seem like you're really trying. And then that shit make you feel bad, man. That shit make you feel bad. And if you're a sensitive person, I had to thicken the skin a little bit because it's a lot of people out there like that. You know what I mean? So don't ever minimize your art or minimize your truth on account of somebody just like disregarding what you're doing. And they supposed to be in a relationship with you. Come on, man. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. These are problems that you might tend to face when you go out and pursue your music, pursue your art as an artist. Okay? So the next thing is we live in a capitalistic society, and producing income to take care of your family, that's the main priority. You shouldn't be doing this shit for no other reason, tell you the truth. So when it come down to the come down, if you ain't making no money doing what you doing, you got this choice to make. And how are you going to be able to take care of your family, write your songs, do your music, do your art, and make sure your family not homeless at the same time? You can't stand up on nobody's stage if you're not taking care of your responsibilities. And I can look directly into the camera. You cannot do it. You can't do it. You can't be on nobody's stage. You ain't taking care of your responsibilities. You can't, it's like, I can't respect you as a human being. How are you going to be spending money and doing all these other kind of things, going there, and your responsibilities is not taken care of? That's why you got to take care of your responsibilities first. So this particular topic is more so in a sense of before you get to the whole family part, but in preparation. It's a problem that you will face if you are in a relationship with a woman. If you are in a relationship with the person and you're pursuing your art, pursuing your dreams, ain't nobody supporting, the music ain't bringing in no money, it's going to be a problem. Now, being connected to a person who don't respect your art is disrespectful. They don't it's disrespectful for you to be with a person and you don't really respect what they doing. Now, if they don't respect themselves as an artist, that's something different. Because if you don't respect yourself, but if I know I'm coming and I'm doing everything possible trying to win, and you don't respect it at all, but you put on J. Cole's song or you put on Jay-Z song, you respect that, you don't even know them. I'm telling you what an artist feels. I'm telling you, this is artist IQ, ladies and gentlemen. They don't feel that. That's wrong. That's disrespectful to not support the person that you so-called love, so-called in a committed relationship with, but don't really, but support another artist that you don't even fucking know more. And excuse me for cussing, but I'm trying to tell you, I have had situations like that. I'm fortunate now to be in a situation where somebody actually support me. You know what I mean? Support the crazy ideas, support the thoughts at nighttime where it just come out of the no. I'm fortunate for that, because I have been in situations where they do not support you. They just look at the glamorous part. Oh, we traveling here, we traveling there, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, if a person really don't support what you're doing, they don't respect what you're doing, it's disrespectful to an artist. It make you feel bad. It make you feel lower than low, because you're really contributing your time when you could be contributing your time to music, to whatever it is, but you're contributing your time to a woman that ain't really fucking with you like that. They don't respect you like that. That's low. That's low. Now, one thing they have to respect is space, time, and money. You need space to do this. Whatever it is, you need some space. I'm in a room right now, just small, literally. I need space to operate. I need sound control over the sound so my music sounds good. These things are for real. You need money to make the shit happen. Now, if you ain't got no money, you as the artist have to think about how are you going to generate money to do what you need to do, which is a whole totally another topic. But the person that you're in a relationship with, if they're taking all your money, if you're going this place, that place with them, and you ain't getting no nothing for you ain't got no money to do whatever because you done spend it all over here. They don't respect the fact that you're an artist. They'll rather go on a trip. They'll rather, go to the hotel room. They'll rather spend money in lavish restaurants. They ain't trying to like invest the money into something that's actually going to benefit your art, benefit your growth. You see what I'm saying? So this is just something to think about. These are problems that you might face. We know it's a different world from reality, but we are entitled to be who we are on this earth. We can be who we want to be on this earth. We are entitled to do what we want to do on this earth. Granted, now we have to live with the decisions. So if we got to be alone, we might live alone. We might have to be alone, and that's okay. And I really believe that's why you see a lot of artists who die alone, because people don't grasp what it means to be an artist. And the last thing I have to say, the choice is theirs. That choice is theirs. That choice is theirs to live homeless. That choice is theirs. There's nothing that you can do about that. They're going to pursue whatever it is they pursue, and that's just going to be what it is. I think that's all I have for this week. Next week, we headed out to Vegas. We headed out to LA. We're going to see what we can see out there, and we're going to really try to hone in and bring some inspiration to our life. Yep. Artist IQ. This is Artist IQ. I go by the name of Ike Ellis. I want to appreciate you for coming through the channel. Hey, we're going to keep it going. Keep it going. If you have any, make sure you leave a comment at the bottom. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share the video. If it's something that inspired you in this video, make sure you share it. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that. We've had at least 40 or 50 subscribers come just since we started putting these videos out. And like, that's major to me. I appreciate everyone. I'm talking about all over the world too, which is crazy. You don't never realize how many artists is really out here, but it really is. It really is. It's really artists out here. And I'm happy that we're able to, come together and build a community and have people respect our ability to create that masterpiece. So with that said, I'm Ike Ellis. This is Artist IQ. I'm out of here, baby. I'll see you next week. Let's go.
It's the interlude, podcast and the YouTube, the genius in the sound underground where it's no rules. This the Artist IQ where we level up. The freedom of the soul for a better us. From the heart, so it's all love. Around the world ain't no love, but it's all good. Cold shoulder, the heart warmer. You might catch me out in France, man, it's all normal. This a way of life. This the Artist IQ. Mic check 1, 2 with a little bit of EQ. Make it perfect. The entrepreneurs are still needed. Books still read it. The artists are still treated worse than ever. Making it better. We talk freedom every day. Solve the problem together.